All right, welcome to Membran's Learning Corner. Hello there, I'm Membran. I'm happy to share with you short lessons of importance to you as you build your skill and develop in literacy, language, math, and beyond. All right, so I usually am presenting mini lessons that are designed to promote young children's cognitive, language, and social development, primarily focused on school and other academic readiness. All right, so my lessons are mostly of younger, low elementary, like from pre-K up to third and fourth grade. All right, so our lesson for today is about abbreviations. So what are abbreviations? Abbreviations are short forms of words. And I don't know, we have been doing some abbreviations even in our writing sometimes. Now, why do we abbreviate some words? You know, if your space is not enough to save it, you got to abbreviate some long words. Also, to avoid distracting the reader, you know, sometimes the reader cannot read a long word. We need to write short forms of some words, just some words. Now, let us start learning abbreviations that are usually done with individual titles of people and professions, but I will not limit it to titles and professions. We will go through days of the week. We will go through months of the year, units of measure, and I will take some states of the United States of America too, because sometimes there are places that we need to at least remember what is the postal state postal code of a certain place in the United States, so that would help us to be aware of our community, our country. All right, let's start. So, as I mentioned earlier, titles and professions for people. If we are talking about a young man, we call him Mr. And the abbreviation is the first letter and the last letter of the word, plus a period at the end. And don't forget that most abbreviations are written in capital letters. So a young gentleman is Mr. M.R. period. Oh, remember too, not only that they start in capital letters, most of them are also ending in a period. So except for some of those that we will be going through today also. All right, a young lady is normally or basically they are called Miss, and Miss could be, of course, first letter and the last letter of the word in a period. And it is a proper noun. That's why it should be in capital letters. All right, next one is doctor. First letter and the last letter of the word in a period. Make sure that you capitalize it. All right, next one for titles and professions, general. In the military, there are some high-ranking people, and so they have different titles too. So for general, we take the first three letters of the word, and of course, because it is a proper noun, we capitalize it in a period at the end. Captain is also another high-ranking official in the military, and we take the first four letters of the word with a period. All right, and of course, it's a proper noun, that's why it should be in capital letter. All right, next one is engineer. With engineer, we take the first three letters and the last letter of the word to make it abbreviated into ENGR. And because it is a proper noun, engineer also starts or is written in capital letter with a period at the end. More of titles and professions. The president. President, we take the first four letters of the word in a period, and it should be capitalized because it is a proper noun. Senator. Senator, we take the first three letters of the word with a period, and it should be capitalized. You know the reason why. It is a proper noun. Congressman. In a congressman, we normally take the first four letters in a period at the end and capitalize the first letter. Moral titles and professions. Governor. The governor, usually we take the first three letters of the word. Of course, it is capitalized and a period at the end. And senior are those adult male people who are older than young people like you. So senior, we take the first letter of the word as well as the last letter of the word, a period in a capital letter. Okay, so there are only several things that you should remember when you are abbreviating. Of course, if there is senior, there is junior. A junior is a younger male guy who probably is very close to senior. Senior could also be like adult people. Junior are the younger version. So just like senior, we also take the first letter of the word as well as the last letter, JR, capitalize it, and a period at the end. Professor. A teacher in college normally or basically they are called professor. All right, professor, we take the first four letters of the word, capitalize it, and a period at the end. All right, now we count on the days of the week. Now for the days of the week, there are only a few things to remember. Sunday, so you say Sunday, first syllable, sun, and a period. And remember that the days of the week are all proper nouns, therefore we have to capitalize all of them. So Sunday, first syllable, sun. Monday, first syllable, mon. Capitalize, capital letter M and a period at the end of the word. Choose, capital letter T, U-E-S, because that's the first syllable, and then a period at the end. Wednesday, because the first syllable is Wednesday, capitalize it, and a period at the end. Thursday, first syllable, Thurs, capitalize it, or capital letter T, and then period at the end. Fry, first syllable, fry, capital letter F, and then period at the end. Saturday, sat, capital S, a T, and a period at the end. So it's easy to remember all the days of the week. Now let's go to the months of the year. January, Jan, J is capital and a period. All right. February is capital F. Of course, they are all proper nouns. Remember, if they are proper nouns, they usually are written in capital letters. All right, February, Feb, first syllable, and a period at the end. March, we do not take the, it's only one syllable for March, but because it is still 5 letters, we do not take the full 5 letters, but the first 3 letters of March and a period. Of course, it is a proper noun, therefore it should be written in capital letters. Next one is April. Now, April, we do not take the 5 letters because it's kind of like still long if we take April, 5-letter April. So what we do is we try to write April as APR. Please don't forget it is a proper noun, therefore it should be written in capital letter and a period after R. May, May, because it is really very short, there are only 3 letters. There is no abbreviation for this month. And now we come to June. All right, in order to shorten June, we got to have capital letter J, U, N. We drop E and change it with a period. All right, and then July, same as June, we drop the Y. And then, of course, don't forget the capital letters at the beginning of each word and a period at the end. The period states that that is the end of the word. All right, there's nothing that is going to be added. The word August, you write the first three letters, Aug, and a period, plus it should be capitalized. Now, the last four, September. All right, with September, we do not check on syllables or what, but we always take the first four letters of September and a period at the end, and it should be written in capital letter. October, we take the first three letters in a period and written, and it should begin in capital letter. November, of course, Nov. It should be written in capital letter with a period at the end of the word. And December, of course, the first three letters, you cannot say dice, so that would not look like natural. So it should be capital letter D-E-C and a period at the end of the word. Okay, so now that we are done with the months of the year, we now come to specific places. All right, specific places like street. This is a street. We shorten or abbreviate street with the first letter and the last letter of the word. So ST and of course a period. Avenue, the first three letters, ave, and a period. And of course, because they are also proper nouns, they should be written in capital letters. All right, next one. This is a subdivision. There are several houses that are of the same kind. Subdivision, we take the first four letters and a period at the end of the word. And it should be written in capital letters as well. And then we have a building. If it is like the Universal Academy Charter School, it's a big building. We can say building as UACS building. So we take this one with this word, we take the first letter, the middle letters, LD, and the G, which is the last letter, and a period at the end of the word with, of course, because that is a proper noun with a name, therefore it should be written in capital letter. All right, so now you got another clue. Oh, we can abbreviate by taking the first and the last letter and the two letters in the middle. There are several of them here. All right, let's go and find some more. This is a boulevard. A boulevard can be written shortly as the first letter and the last letter of the word, and then you have the LV in the middle. See, in order to make it four letter words, and of course you have to have it is ended in a period, plus it should be written too in capital letter. Sorry. Now the next picture is a mountain. A mountain is actually only the first letter in the middle one, which is T. We do not say M and N. So how do you call that? How do you say that? All right, mountain is M T. Oh, always remember. M is capital, and then there should be a period after T. Next one. We are now going to look at units of measure. For a gram, remember, there is no more period here. So with units of measure, they are written in small letters and they don't have periods. Okay, so that is gram. Next, we have pound. Pound, ooh, it's different. We did not say PD, huh? No, we don't, because there is a country that is using this as a monetary unit of exchange. So pound is like, let's say you are 50 pounds or 10 pounds. I bought 1 pound of apple, something like that. We abbreviate it as LB. Remember, we do not capitalize this, and there is no period as well. Okay, I hope you get that. Units of measure. And then now let's go to kilogram. Kilogram is kg. Just what I told you earlier. We do not capitalize them. So where did we get that kg? We have the initial letter K, and the gram, or the G is for the gram, which is because they are two words. So without a period, they are all written in small letters. Okay, next one. Liter. Liter is big L. Some people also use the small L. So whichever, they're just the same, and could be, it may be correct too. So liter is L, no period, with a capital letter or not, they are both the same and they are both correct. Now, teaspoon is a small spoon. A teaspoon, we abbreviate it by only having the T and the SP. The T of tea and the SP of spoon. So teaspoon, that's a small spoon. Now this time you can have a period with teaspoon, and you may not have a period. That's just both of them are correct. Same is true with a bigger spoon, which we call tablespoon. So you can write it with or without a period, but with tablespoon. So teaspoon is T and T and P and spoon. All right, with tablespoon, we say TB for table, and SP, of course, with spoon, so that you can distinguish which is teaspoon and which is tablespoon. The one with B is tablespoon. And again, I'll repeat that it could be written with or without a period. Okay, next one is inch. Just like the rest of some of the units of measure, inch may not be written in capital letters and may not be having a period at the end of the short word. All right, next one. We have foot. Foot or feet. They are just the same. You have the first letter and the last letter of the word, FT, no period, not capitalized. Okay? I hope you can follow. All right, meter. Meter is just M. M without a period and not capitalized. All right, meter. And then last one, we have kilometer. All right, kilometer. They are two words, kilo and meter. That's why K is for kilo and M is for meter, KM. And again, not capitalized and no period at the end of the word. All right? I hope that's very clear. Now, because the names of the states of the United States are long, some of them are long, just like the state of Minnesota. That's a long word. If you're going to write it, the full word, you probably are not going to write it correctly even. So they are frequently abbreviated. But you know what? What I am going to present right now is the what do you call that? Oh, what I'm going to prepare right now is the version, the latest version, because you know the states have evolved in terms of abbreviation also, short form of writing the states. Before, there are several ways or several letters in, like Texas. Before, I think it is TS. Now it's different. All right, let's see. Minnesota. You know that. MN. Yes, no period. Just MN. All capital too. All right, Texas. You take the first letter and the middle letter, TX. All right, and then Missouri, or sometimes they call it Mizora. Both can be correct, Missouri or Mizora. M-O, all capital too. No period, no period. All right, I hope you're getting it. Minnesota, Texas, and Missouri. And now we have Hawaii. First letter and the last letter, and all are capital letters. All right, upper cases. California, first letter and last letter. C-A, no period, all capital. Florida, first two letters of the state name. F-L, no period, all capitals. Next one, Georgia. First letter and the last letter, no period, all are upper cases. All right, upper cases or capital letters. All right, now with Arizona, it's different. It's like Texas, A, and the middle, Z. The middle letter, Z, sorry. No period, both are uppercase letters or capital letters. Next one, Oregon. Oregon is on top of California. First two letters of the state name, OR, no period, both letters are capital letters. And then we now have Tennessee. I don't know if you can guess. Tennessee, two letters. All right, you only have T and N. You cannot say TS because S is already beyond. So normally, the second letter is always in the middle, from the middle letter of the word. So TN, no period. Both are uppercase letters. Next one, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, first and the last letter of the word of the state name without period. All are uppercase, both are uppercase letters. Okay? South Dakota, there are two names. So therefore, you get the initial letter of the first word and the initial letter 2 of the next word. So the abbreviation for South Dakota is SD. All right, so you will see if you are looking for like North Dakota, it should be ND also. Now, if you are looking for North Carolina, it should be N and C. If it is South Carolina, then you know what that is already. All right, now, thank you. Now you have to get your clean sheet of paper. Let's try working on these words. Write the abbreviation for the words here, January. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and next, Wednesday. Write it down. Is it the first letter or is it the first and the last letter? The first three letters, so, and so. Next is doctor. How do you write doctor? Short form of doctor. And now, meter. Ooh, you probably know this. It's very easy. Next one. All right, teaspoon. Oh, I already told you about that. What is the first word and the second word and la, and if there is a period or not, what's out for that period, that's so important. Professor, woohoo. First three, first four, first letter, the last letter, and don't forget the period and the capital letter. Whoa, one more. Street. Oh, you know street already. We've been using street all the time. Avenue. Both of them are street forms. All right, avenue, don't forget. Some words are capitalized, some words have periods at the end of the abbreviated word. Next, we're gonna say Minnesota. What is the short form of Minnesota? You should know that. That's your state. All right. Anyway, next one. Texas. Ooh, we just got it. Come on. First letter in the last letter, first letter in the middle, or what? Wow, I'm so generous today. Hawaii. I want to visit Hawaii. Yeah, they said it's a lovely place. Hawaii. Which one? All right. South Dakota. 2 words. What are you going to do with that? Anyway, we'll check your papers later on. Just leave it that way. And now, I hope you're able to learn something new today. Thank you for actively listening. And I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.